Oh, she's good, man. Disco? Yeah. Hey guys, I'm yours truly, the original Spiky D, and welcome here to another edition of a Trini reaction to. As you know, here we feature the best in foreign language song, dance, and film out of India, southern India. 90% of the times I'm from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Now today, I'll be reacting to an interview that was done on the Mayo Japan channel. She is a Japanese YouTuber, and she has a massive following there in India, and she interviewed SS Rajamouli, Charan, and NTR, because right now RRR was released in Japan on the 21st, which was on Friday, and it had the biggest opening day of an Indian film ever. It crossed over 1.3 crores, so it's doing really well, and it's hoping to surpass, I think, Rajnikant film, which grossed over 400 million Japanese dollars. I'm not sure how much that is in terms of crores, right? So we're gonna check out this interview. Well, I'm gonna look at it and see what it's all about. Obviously, we are aware of the film, and it was really well received here in the West. A lot of foreigners really enjoyed the film, and when you watch it, you know why. It's just a fantastic movie with great action, but what a wonderful storyline and great wonderful reveals as the film went along. All right, anyway, let's dive into it.
I don't know. I'm not dancing.
Oh, they did it natural.
नमस्ते मेरे चैनल में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। मेरा नाम मायो है ना पेरू मायो। 21 तारीख अक्टूबर में जापान में RRR मूवी रिलीज होने वाला है।
She's very excited.
राजमौली सर, डायरेक्टर NTR सर और रामचरण सर सब जापान में आए हुए हैं, और फिर उन लोगों से मैं इंटरव्यू करने जा रही हूँ। मैं बहुत ही नर्वस हूँ अभी, लेकिन अच्छे से इंटरव्यू करने के लिए पूरी कोशिश करूंगी। चलते हैं।
Hello.
Namaskaram.
Oh, very respectful. Very respectful.
Brahman made this world, but you guys made RRR.
All respect for him. He's the Brahma.
So please sit.
Rajamouli sir.
Japanese भी सीख लिया, बढ़िया बढ़िया.
हिंदी हिंदी मास्टर
Okay. You can see they're enjoying it. Oh, she's good, man. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
म्यूजिक करने के लिए माफ कीजिएगा. म्यूजिक अचानक आ गया तो शरीर अपने आप
Amazing. You
डांस
gave an action pose.
So namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
So ना पेरू मायो. I'm a Hindi speaking Japanese.
Wow.
Okay.
तो थोड़ा सा ही है. Hindi speaking Japanese YouTuber with 1.8 subscribers from India.
Wow.
So
Wow.
thanks
Wow.
to my fans, I'm here interviewing such a huge stars. So I'm very excited and want to thank my subscribers as well. And that is, he's a dancer, singer, and videographer.
Okay.
How have you been in Japan? Are you enjoying Japan?
Yeah, I mean, I love Japan. I was only seeing Japan through my YouTube videos,
Oh, okay.
and it was in my wish list for a very, very long time.
Okay.
Have you had any Japanese food since
Of
you
course,
arrived?
I mean, yeah, since we were kids, we were enjoying sushi. But,
Oh, nice.
but now as we are in the land of sushi, sushi definitely tastes completely different.
Okay, I'm
It's
glad.
like having biryani in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
It's completely different in India.
But
Right,
I was worried
yeah.
about you because in one of the video I found you saying, I love spicy food. But
Yeah, the
Japanese-
wasabi is good spice for me.
Oh, you know wasabi.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so just in case you need more spice, I have a souvenirs for you.
Shichimi!
So that's a mixture of Japanese masala.
Oh, probably those are Japanese spices and hot sauce, probably.
Thank you so much. I know about these two, but what is that?
Yeah, this is mustard.
Yeah, Japanese
Ah.
mustard.
Okay.
So
Nice. Thank you.
today,
Thank you
know,
so
if
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, missing Indian food, we'll use this.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah, this can be
Japanese
used in
spice.
Indian food, but not in
Spice.
Japanese food. I don't want to spoil the taste of sushi using all this.
Well, you can try something
Absolutely.
new, create something new. So let's talk about RRR. So I watched RRR in India in the theater, and I was blown
Okay,
away.
you did.
I was constantly screaming because it was so exciting. And one of the great things about RRR is that some scenes, some actions are logically impossible, but it's believable because it's delivered so well. So
Yeah.
Rajamouli sir, what's the secret to make impossible actions so believable?
I like seeing impossible things on screen. I like heroism. I like my heroes to do things that make people go, wow. Doing that is not difficult when you have actors like this who are very good with action, who are very good with acting. Getting that on screen is not difficult.
Right.
I have to torture them a lot. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. I will torture them. But what's important thing is like in the writing. In the writing, you should make audience feel I want my hero to do something extraordinary at this point of time. So there is a lot of build up to that scene.
Yeah.
You have to emotionally engage the audience and
that's what
cut them
RRR
out
did
to be
so
there.
wonderful.
So the secret is not in the action itself, how you go into
That's
that action.
correct, in the narration, in the screenplay.
And as you said, you tortured both two. And yes, the actions are so good, but watching it, I feel like, okay, how did you shoot this action? It must be so painful, so hard, so difficult. So what was the most difficult scene?
I think both of us worked with him before,
Yes?
and we always did our fights ourselves. But as the budgets are increasing, the risks are bigger
Yeah,
now. I
yes.
thought he'll give us a body double.
Oh.
But it didn't happen.
No, he
I
didn't.
wasn't worried
He
about the
didn't.
body double. I thought he's going to, because now that Rajamouli has got a lot of budget,
Yes.
post Bahubali, and he's excelled in VFX. I thought there were going to be VFX guys
At least,
fighting it
yeah.
out there at least. Head replacements and all.
But the thing is,
Fortunately, didn't happen.
before we come onto the sets, he would have done all the fight sequence, wearing the ropes. He would have done it himself.
Wow.
So,
Seriously?
or just when we enter the sets, we see
She
him do
fell
it, and
for
now
it.
we're like, shit, now we can't say anything. We have to automatically do it.
That's a great trick.
That's the smartest trick.
Yeah. But there was no double at any point.
Zero doubles.
Maybe a few,
Yeah.
maybe
A
a
few.
little,
Extreme
few
long
extreme long shots where he felt that, okay, the heroes really don't need to do this. Other than that, I think everything, all the stunts, what we performed in RRR were done by
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
And I think
That's
that's, the
why the-
reason why
Yes.
you guys are feeling what you're feeling.
That's right. Yeah, you resonate with it because it's you guys.
And,
Yes.
wow, must be very hard.
I think in terms of action, this was definitely the hardest in our individual careers and us together as well. It was the toughest. It really demanded a lot. We had to be physically very fit. We need to have that levels of endurance to deliver what you're seeing today.
Wow. Speaking of physically hard, we love Natu Natu dance.
Uh-huh.
I actually saw the interview video that you said you picked 3-4 choreographies out of 100 choreographies the choreographer prepared. And as a result, Natu Natu was a big hit. I was wondering, what were the other choreographies, but more importantly, what was the key deciding factor
Right.
to pick
Some wonderful
3-4
questions she's asking.
choreography sequences?
Two things is like, for me, when I saw that that choreography has something to do with these two guys know each other so well. Even with their eyes closed, they can understand what the second guy is doing. No, the choreography has to show something like that. That is first thing. And second thing is like, when people see that, people should feel like, let's do this. Whether they're friends, whether they
Yes.
are brothers, whether they are mother and daughter, father and son. No, they should feel like, let's try this thing.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
try
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing. They should feel like that. Those are the two things that I'm looking for.
Acha. Yeah, it's difficult, but not too difficult
Not too
to
difficult,
try.
not-
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
very
Yeah.
fine line.
Yeah.
But I actually have one complaint, sir, about the choreography.
Uh-huh.
After dancing it, since the choreography is heavily based on left leg, the left leg gets so
Really?
tired, don't you think?
Of course.
And
I
then-
don't know.
Yeah, when I saw you both dance, my legs were still aching. My legs started aching again.
And then I watched Magadira as well, and your dance in Magadira is also heavily.
I've never heard
depending on
anybody
the leg. Hannah?
make a comment like that. She's brilliant.
Yeah, that one. That's rustic. I hope in future, whenever you pick the choreography,
Pick
if
the right
you
leg.
don't- Yeah, right
Right
leg.
leg.
Because now the-
Balance it,
it's a
balance
social
it.
media era, so everyone tries some. If you keep making choreo with the left leg, then balance will be lost. But it was good. And
Thank you.
we were-
What's a great observation. You know, as I said, I've never heard anybody make that,
I'll tell him to
you know,
put
that
it on.
observation before.
About Indian movies as a whole, now international audiences love Indian movies as well, and as an Indian industry, I mean, there's so many kinds of movies in each area, in each language. And for us, it's nice to know. Okay, this is Bollywood, this is Telugu, this is Tamil, and
Yeah.
there are uniqueness in each movies. But still, it's kind of difficult to differentiate or define them. Rajamouli-san, in your opinion, what's the uniqueness in a Telugu movie?
It's quite difficult, but in general, I think all movies are the same. You want to go to the cinema, forget your life, and involve yourself with the story that is happening on the screen. You want to empathize with the characters, live with their emotions, for 3 hours or whatever. And if possible, carry the warmth of the film in your heart and go home and get on with your life. I feel that is what the film is. If I
Correct.
have to take one thing special about Telugu films is like they really like to enjoy it in the theater itself.
Yeah, they're very
They want every
celebratory,
scene to be like
loud,
to the best of that.
extravagant. You know, they like that. They really like that.
maximum of the scene. So it's a maximalist experience that they would
Yeah.
get in the theater.
They treat
I'm
the
like that,
stars
at
as
least.
gods.
So that's how I make films.
Interesting. This might be a bit controversial.
Oh,
so if you
okay.
don't want to answer it, that's
It's okay,
fine.
okay.
I'll delete the whole part. But in the last ending song of RRR, there were Indian freedom fighters shown in the song. And I was actually surprised that Gandhiji was not there.
Oh.
And for Japanese people, we actually learn about Gandhiji in his
What another
textbook, and
brilliant
we all
question.
know him. But quite frankly, we don't know other freedom fighters in India. Although there are, for example, Chandra Bose-ji came to Japan, and there
Hey, he
were
did.
info about him as well. But still, it's not common knowledge.
Yeah.
So I feel it's important to address this because for most Japanese people, when they first saw the movie, they don't know what the song is about.
Yeah.
So may I ask, why did you prioritize other freedom fighters over Gandhiji?
That's the exact reason that you said.
Yeah.
There are so many freedom fighters in India who gave up their lives, without caring a little bit about their personal these things. And people like Bhagat Singh or Allur Sitaram Raju, who was played by Charan, they gave up their lives in their 20s. Bhagat Singh was 21 when he died. Allur Sitaram Raju was 24 when he died.
Really?
So there were so many freedom fighters, and no one knows
Wow.
about them. Of course, Gandhiji was a great leader. He was the person who united.
Died really young, Chad. I wouldn't have thought that.
humanity onto one common platform. But there are so many other leaders whom no one knows.
Right, so.
When I thought when there is a song, let's bring some leaders, whom
New information to
new
the
information,
audience.
new information. Just today, I was talking to my distributor and said, I didn't know about the leaders that you showed in the last song. So I was reading about them. So that is the exact thing that we wanted. I wanted
Right.
to-
Yeah, to introduce people to other people who fought for the same cause.
And other thing is, I was making a story about revolutionaries. There were different methodologies that they were adopted by the leaders
Great-
in
great
attaining
point.
the freedom for the country. And Gandhiji was a non-violent
Right.
movement.
Right,
There were many
right.
leaders who thought, no, freedom is your birthright. Let's fight for it.
Correct.
Because it's about
Oh.
the story was about the.
You
leaders
see,
like that.
things is not just
So
done
let's
Vikey
have,
Vikey. There's a thoughts and reason
have
why he did it the way he did
stories
it.
about some leaders who had revolution in their heart, who were revolutionaries at heart. So that's
Wow.
the
Interesting. Thank you so much for answering
Thank
such a bit controversial questions.
No, it's not
So-
so controversial.
Okay, good. I'm relieved. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
you.
Thank you.
So, can we take photos?
Absolutely.
Yes, of course.
I thought she did really well, boy. And I've seen a few RRR interviews. Actually learned something from this one.
Yeah, you come on. One second. You will take a picture. Come. Your team. Yeah, this one.
Can I do this?
Yeah, did not do.
Great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you did a great job,
तो
girl.
मुझे लगता है इंटरव्यू ठीक से हो गया. मतलब राजामौली सा, NTR सा, रामचरण सा सब बहुत अच्छे थे, बहुत दयालु थे कि मैं बहुत ही नर्वस हो गई थी, लेकिन बहुत स्माइल के साथ मेरे सवालों के जवाब दिए हैं उन्होंने, तो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा. वैसे मेरे लिए ये यूट्यूबर जिंदगी में सबसे बड़ा इवेंट था कि
He's speaking
इतने
Hindi pretty well.
स्टार्स और डायरेक्टर से इंटरव्यू करना मेरे लिए पहली बार थी, तो मैं काफी नर्वस
Well, I'm
हो
not
गई.
understanding
मैं
it.
2 हफ्ते से बहुत नर्वस थी, लेकिन मुझे पता नहीं ठीक से इंटरव्यू कर पाई कि नहीं, लेकिन जितने मैं कर सकती थी उतना तो मैंने कर लिया, तो काफी अच्छा लग रहा है अभी. और कल से RRR जापान में रिलीज होगा और मैं उम्मीद करती हूँ बहुत ज्यादा जापानीज लोग ये मूवी देखेंगे, क्योंकि ये तो बहुत बढ़िया मूवी है. और मैं भी कल एक मूवी थिएटर में RRR फिर से देखने जाऊंगी. दरअसल तेलुगु और जापानीज सबटाइटल में RRR देखना मेरे लिए पहली बार होगी. मैंने इंडिया में देखी थी पर्दे पर, वो हिंदी डब में मैंने देखी है, और उसके बाद नेटफ्लिक्स में भी हिंदी डब में देख रही थी, क्योंकि
Okay,
हिंदी
I
डब
guess
ही
you're talking about the
अवेलेबल था.
Netflix
लेकिन
Hindi
कल
dub
तो
version.
तेलुगु और जापानीज सबटाइटल में देख सकूंगी, तो वो एक नया अनुभव होगा. तो मैं बहुत उत्साहित हूँ. आज के लिए इतना ही. अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए. तो मेरे वीडियो देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, और देखने वाले मुझे यहाँ तक लाने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, और फिर मिलेंगे. बाय बाय.
Bye. Oh, she's a lot of fun. She's very she did a fantastic interview. I thought, I have seen, as I said, a number of our videos and interviews when the film was coming out, and I've never heard anyone ask 2 questions that she asked, in terms of the identifying or observing that the choreography was a lot on the left leg when it came to Nacho, and also the reason why Gandhi was not shown in that final video. I thought that those 2 questions, I've never heard it by any interviewer being asked that of SS Rajamouli. So I thought she did really well. I learned something from this interview because I did not know Sitarama Raju, he died when he was 24. So it's great when an interviewer could, interview a cast and you watch it and you learn something new from it. And she's really good because, as I said, she asks questions that no one asked before in terms of some of the interviews I would have seen before. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today, checking out this reaction to Mayo, Japan. I'll place the link to the channel in the description down below. I guess you can go and you can, if you do watch this reaction, please go and subscribe to her channel. She seems bloody fantastic, and she's amazing at what she does. And Asian people are just wonderful. I love them all. Yeah. Anyway, guys, wherever you guys are in the world, stay safe, remain in good health. See you all soon with another reaction. Do take care and have a great day. Peace out.